The most disturbing videos on the internet today? Let's dive in. When the Lord is trying to tell you she ain't the one. Just go home, buddy. Ain't nothing but demons in that house. As a matter of fact, don't even drive home. Walk. It sounded like he hit the jackpot, didn't he? You might want to have that looked at. Passenger has mid-flight meltdown. The fact this is happening a mile above the ground and it's completely silent. Listen. Nobody's not saying nothing. Would have turned into a bird so fast. I'm just kidding. But that is a little alarming though. Like, think about who has to wrestle with this guy a mile up for how long? Does anybody have zip ties, handcuffs, some type of restraining? Is anybody even up there besides the flight attendants? You know, so it's almost like one of the passengers would have to take charge. You know what I'm saying? What would you do if you were this gentleman in this situation? I want to know. Drop it in the comments below. 1981 commercial is proof that Taylor Swift is a time traveler.
The Glamour Gals collection. Glamour Gals! Dolls, party plates, fancy firebirds, the showplace collector's case. Each sold separately. You can send in proofs of purchase from any 3 Glamour Gals dolls. Jessie, Danny, Lonnie, or Shara in any of 3 outfits. And get Jessie in fancy formal free. Details are on the specially marked packages. Offer expires on March 1st, 1982. Glamour Gals collection. Jessie and beautiful bride. Other dolls and playsets sold separately. New from Kenner. The Glamour Gals collection.
Whoa, that looked just like her. I'm not gonna lie. Was that her mom, maybe? Oh yeah, she need an exorcism. This is how I know the Mandela effect is real. Okay.
I'm not sure what year this car is, but it's an old Ford and probably in the 40s model. If you look at the front logo, you see the new logo from this new reality. But, weird thing, if you walk around to the back and look at the back logo on the bumper, look at that. That's the residual reality from the old Ford logo. Notice, no hooky, no pigtail.
Reality residuals. I love that.
Do you know how insane this is? Quantum yin-yang shows two photons being entangled in real time, so it's true.
That's
a stunning
crazy.
experiment which reconstructs the properties of entangled protons from a 2D interface pattern could be used to design faster quantum computers. And when you quantumly entangle two photons, they look like a yin and yang.
No. Smart. Are you familiar with quantum mechanics? No. Smart guys out here are doing stuff that nobody knows about because it's above, but I'm smart enough to figure it out. I figured it out. And he's involved with it too. And they're all computer programmer hackers over here. So yeah, he's involved, this guy's involved, that guy was involved, they're involved, and they involved. So it's like a Bluetooth thing. You know how the technology is going on right now. They Bluetooth and shit. And people driving by talking through the Bluetooth talking track. And it's picking up and it's running through the speakers. So or even when I'm watching my TV, they're talking through my TV. You see what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but I got the proof of it. I recorded my cameras and all my electronic stuff is being like hacked into and messed with. And it's been going on for years. And I got a lot of evidence. Okay, can I show you something, sir? And then when I started telling him how he doing it, using the metadata, I know exactly how he does it. Are you familiar with quantum mechanics? No. Smart guys out here are...
I think that's above their pay grade, man. You said, are you familiar with quantum mechanics? Are you talking about the split helix, or are we talking about multiple realities? They might be trying to get them, man. Are they gang stalking them? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button because we do these videos every single day. And I'd love to see you tomorrow. Don't believe everything you see on this video, strictly for entertainment purposes only. Let's get straight back into the action.
Whoa. I got the knockback on. I don't know how big. Thank you. I don't know how big. How big, dude? Big. Can you get the rope, Shane? Not small. Really? I don't know. Big enough to where I was in the middle of the river. Yeah, you got drugged in, dude. Well, I was trying to not put pressure on that knot, you know? Yeah. Oh, that's a big fish, dude. You want it? I don't care. Take it if you want. No, it's all you, man. Go ahead. You're probably due to catch one. I would like to rope it, though. Watch out, she's coming up. She's coming up. A lot of bubbles. Look at all the bubbles there. I don't know, honestly. She's at least 6. Right at you. I mean, through. She's gonna jump. Get ready.
That's a pike or a muskie.
Let me through here, man. Henry, she's 6.5, 7. She's way bigger than you. 6. I'll keep pulling her. Get her that way. Yeah, I'll pull her to the right some. Alright, I'm gonna keep her right here. So just come back through and get ready. The 150 is kinda should be good there. Little razor. You can just see the age in all of this stuff right here. This fish is way older than all 3 of us, without a doubt. Oh, yes! What a monster, guys. That's awesome. Look at the head. Sometimes these fish have a lot of character, and this one right here has just a gigantic head. Okay. That's all. You want the boat?
It looked like a crossing between an alligator and a pike.
Dave.
Quiet. Quiet.
That dog was trying to warn him, man. That Elmo y'all got possessed.
Whoa. It's a flood. An ice dam just broke. I just started filming that at the right time, huh? Whoa. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. What in the world is this? Holy smokes. Whoa.
Dude is a trooper, toughing it out for the footage. Ain't this great quality? Where's this guy at when we need him for the UFOs? More UAP and drone footage coming straight at you.
What in the world is going on?
Aura, or this is like some type of aura around this UFO, or some type of hologram.
So my son and I are driving, and this is what we see in the sky. Like, look at those colors. That is so bright. Like,
it's like the sun is passing through a rainbow-looking cloud. Project Bluebeam at its best.
Hey Rob, tell me about this rock.
There's really no other word to describe the green color of these fluorides from Peru except for juicy. They just look like these lime-colored popsicles, and the best of them have an interior brilliance and sparkle to them. This is one of the few large plates of around 6 inches that don't have repairs and restorations, and it would have come out a few years ago.
Hey Rob, tell me about this rock.
If I had to name this rock, kryptonite. That's the name, kryptonite. What would you call it?
This is scary. You ever heard about the prophecy of the popes? It's a 12th century prophecy hidden in the Vatican's archives. You know, the library that's said to contain the deepest secret of the world. It claims to list every pope from the year 1143 right up to, guess who? Pope Francis, our current pope. But here's the terrifying part. It just stops. Right there. No pope after him, only 2 words. Judgment Day. Yeah, it sounds dramatic, but it just started getting weird. Inside St. Paul's Basilica, there's a spot for every pope's portrait, circling the sanctuary. but the design leaves only one empty slot after Pope Francis. They say that when that final spot is filled, it's the end. Simple as that. Now here's where it twists. So, according to the prophecy, the time between the first pope listed and the midpoint pope in 1585 was 422 years. Now add another 422 years from there, and you land on 2027. Coincidence? Think again. And if that wasn't enough, Pope John the 23rd himself supposedly said the end would come exactly 2,000 years plus Christ's lifetime. Do the math. You get, 2027, that's 3 times. 3 predictions, all pointing to the same year. That's not just a random guess, that's a countdown, and it's ticking.
Everyone can theorize about when it's going to happen, the next reset, but even the wisest cannot see all ends.
My mom be like, let's have a bonfire. What the?
A fire on top of a water? What type of sorcery was that? This hotel has next level solution to pesky pigeons. Bro's a real life Pokemon trainer, isn't he? Pidgeotto, I choose you! Normal day in Houston.
You better run, motherfucker!
That had to be the slowest escape ever.
Early in his career, Sylvester Stallone was so poor he was forced to sell his dog for $40. When he landed Rocky, he bought the dog back for $15,000 and gave the dog a role in the movie.
People wonder why rent is $5,000 a month and a security deposit is that too. This is the reason why. Meet Caitlin Port and her partner Kathleen Kennedy. On Super Bowl Sunday, this couple allegedly rented a home from Haley Morgan and her husband. The couple stayed there less than a week, moving out the following Saturday after several unique and unrealistic demands weren't met by the landlords. Haley and her husband received a phone call from the neighbors that lived across the street and said, "Hey, I think something's going on at your house. There's water everywhere and it looks like it's coming from your unit." Upon arrival to the unit, Haley and her husband noticed the apartment was completely flooded, upstairs and downstairs, and the fire alarms were blaring. They called the fire department to cut off the alarms, and when the fire department arrived, this is what they allegedly discovered: that the toilets had been intentionally tampered with, unscrewed, and causing the entire unit to flood upstairs and downstairs. This is the home that Haley and her husband bought their children home from the hospital to, and they intended on giving this home to their children when they got old enough to maintain it themselves. But now the home is completely inhabitable, rentable, or even able to be entered. Y'all, not only did it destroy this home, it completely destroyed the unit next door to it. Here's another photo of where the roof has caved in from the water damage. Haley and her husband have filed a police report with the Guilford, North Carolina Police Department and hired legal counsel. Y'all, they are very distraught, and I understand why. People wonder why rent is extremely high, and this is one of the reasons, is because people don't take care of your stuff the way they would take care of it if it was theirs. I mean, this is uncalled for. And not only did they allegedly destroy this apartment, they allegedly called Haley and her husband racial slurs too, y'all. When Haley said when they called them to discuss the flooding of this unit, that Kathleen and Caitlin didn't even want to talk about it. They just wanted to return the keys and drop it. Y'all, this is so sad and so upsetting. I cannot imagine what these people are going through. Y'all, let's talk about this in the comments because I have no words.
What an absolute nightmare. Imagine working your entire life to afford a rental unit and then you get 2 people that come in and just destroy it. Man, that is terrible. It's not like the good old days where you can get $200 deposit and $700 rent.
So y'all want to know what the expensive, elusive, lost, forgotten technology of opening a refrigerator door with your foot is? As you can tell, it's a very complicated system. So y'all want to know what the expensive...
This one. Does anybody know what this is? Anybody? What about this one? Does anybody know what this is? Anybody? What about this one? Does anybody know?
I could use that. Greedy as I am, trying to get some milk to dip some cookies in or something.
Do y'all see what was allowed in the Minnesota Capitol? It's hard to see, but right here on this paper it says, Minnesota Satanist. I wonder who makes the decisions for what go in the Minnesota Capitol. And this is what they had to say about it. And yes, I believe it was taken down already, but just the fact that this can go up. This world is not even hiding its Luciferianist worship. Do y'all see what was allowed in the Minnesota Capitol?
This video shows a man who discovered the truth hidden inside cell phone chips. That looks like a SIM card. What's behind SIM cards? Okay. What's that chip? What? I need an explanation. I don't understand what that was.
Welcome to Gary, Indiana. A small town of over 13,000 plus abandoned places. So we decided to take a trip there. And this is what we came across.
Man waves down an eagle to come have some food, and he makes the catch of his life.
Jesus.
The code word today is excellent. If you made it this far, be sure you drop excellent in the comments so I can personally thank you. I do my best to reach every single one of you because I'm truly grateful for you making it this far. If you enjoy this content, be sure to check out my second channel, Jet Ski Chuck, where I go live and post episodes. This was the most disturbing videos on the internet today. See you tomorrow.